Hey everybody, WT here. This is Chicken Derby. I did a video on this a while ago, but I figured it's time to bring it back up. Just like many other NFT games out there, this one went through a couple delays, and the testing has been going on for, I don't know, a month or two, and I actually got some access to it as I was not pre-selected in the first go-around. So I got to check it out. It is very cool. I'm enjoying it. This here is all pre-recorded. Sorry about the black box. I forgot to take that off when I was recording this the other day. And you're not going to see my ugly mug today. That's all right. You'll just have to listen in as I go through this. So this screen right here is where you go to enter races, and they have all kinds of different races. You can see the different terrains, and it all matters. It all factors in to the algorithm that is based off your chickens, and your chickens have traits and talents. Right now, talents are not being incorporated, but they will be down the road. They're kind of like an ultimate that has a chance of going off. And as you can see here, there's prize pools. So this is a lot like Zed Run, and where you race your chickens and there's prizes. And you don't see any right now because it is not there. So let me hit the play button and let it get to it. Here it is right here. They have categories that your chickens have to line up with. Chick is like your first time racing, and that's what I went with off this. 0 entry fee, small prize pools, which is provided by the company, bitlovin.org, I believe. I think it's bitlovin.org. We'll see that here in a second. Anyway, let's continue with this. You can go through this and select the race that you want to get into. I believe I do that in a second here. Let's see if it pops up. Yep, there it is. And then you hit enter race, and then you select which bird you want to put in. This is on the Polygon, aka Matic network. So you have to have that set up in your wallet, and your chickens over there. You can buy them on OpenSea. Very, very fun. Quirky is the best word I can describe for this. Lots of dad jokes flow around in this community. And why I like this game is for several reasons. One, the community is pretty small and tight-knit right now. There's 33,000 birds, and with the delays of the game, a lot of people dumped. So I'm actually down in value on what I spent to get my chickens, and that's okay because I like this project. I believe in this project. The team is across seas, I believe in Europe somewhere. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they've been working hard. They have had some setbacks like every other NFT game in this space, but they actually have a playable game right now, and the people in the community have been able to test it. I'm going to show you that here in a second. Let me skip to the race. You guys are on setup. Okay, so let me get it there. Hold on. All right, so this next race, it's one of these, which is like a frozen track, and all these tracks matter. Some birds race better on tracks than others. So my first 2 races, I can't believe it. I did place first place, and again, they were small pools, and nothing is set in stone from my understanding, and I probably just got lucky. So here's the first race. This right here is my bird. It's named 0 Box Given. Yes, you can name your birds. Once you name them, it's permanent. So you'll see my bird here in a second. There he goes. I think it's a rooster, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so in first right now is 0 Box Given. That's my bird. We go 180 meters. It counts down as you go through the track. The music in this is absolutely hilarious. Oh, there it goes. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Hope you can hear it. Oh, I had to check something on my screen. Apologies about that. This is pre-recorded, by the way. So you get the gist. I'm going to forward just a little bit. 10 meters to go. And boom. And they give you a nice little podium here to look at. There it is, 0 Box Given, taking number 1 for $6.17. It got transferred automatically to my wallet, which was cool. I had to pay no gas fees, and if I did, it would be slightly, it wouldn't even be that expensive because it's in Matic, and that's usually pennies to make moves on there. So that was the race. Let me bring up some other stuff. And this is the main site for Chicken Derby. bitlovin.com. So they have their white paper in here, roadmap, all the stuff you need. This is my chicken coop. It's not fully stocked right now. Yes, I'm using MetaMask on the Polygon network. I have 8 other chickens elsewhere. So this is my coop right now. This is my other named one. Is that a he? I can't remember. You can go show details. Nope, that's not my, there it is. Here it is. 0 clucks given. That's my other one that I named. So I thought that'd be kind of cool to show you. That's what the format looks like on the bitlovin.com. So if you want to buy some, you can get them on the secondary market. Now, when these minted at, I believe, 0.04. So it's been down since they've had delays. And the price is not too bad to get in this right now. So if this does interest you, the floor is nice. It's nothing crazy. And this is where you would go. Careful on OpenSeas lately. They've had some issues. I think they're resolved, and I think it was over a malicious link that got kicked out to people. But as always, do your own research and take your time. Make sure before you do anything. Let's talk about the community real quick. Oh, real quick here. They have all these different traits. There's the heritages. There's 4 of them. Dorking, Lackenvelder, Sultan, and Sarama. They have all kinds of different little accessories on them that make them unique, and that factors into the algorithm, allegedly. And here is the, obviously, genders 2, hen and rooster. And where is the talents? There it is, talents. These are not out yet to be used, but eventually they will be. And you can see there's some that are actually scarce, and these are considered to be the premium talents. Some are not as scarce. So you know how that factors in this space. And the next thing I want to talk about is the communities. So there's the regular Chicken Derby right here. This is their Discord, and it's pretty active. And then they have 3 other communities that have spawned off this one community. It's kind of cool. So the original that spawned was Coop Collective, and there's 4 guys there that do a podcast, usually on Sunday nights. They do an excellent job. I've spoken with them in the past. I have not been around as much because I've been busy with a lot of other projects, but they do a fantastic job. They got their own little nice community going, and they actually did their own NFT not too long ago. I believe it's the 548 NFT or something like that. So I like hanging out with these guys. They're pretty cool. White Beak Gang, if you know who Crypto Poppy is, he's a little bit big in the space. He owns/runs this, the White Beak Gang. White Beak is a trait. There's only like roughly 2,000 of them in Chicken Derby. And if you have a white beak, you can belong to this Discord. And I have a couple, so I'm in it. And they have big plans down the road for what they're doing. All kinds of stuff with a DAO, and I think possibly some tokens down the road. They're hammering out all the legal stuff. They seem to have their stuff together. They seem to be in the space for a long time. Crypto Poppy was back with NBA Top Shot and other things. So they're doing some cool stuff. I don't know all the details of that yet. And the last but not least, this is one that I've had a lot of fun with lately. ABC, Aussie Bred Chickens. They're Australians, and they got foul mouths. No pun intended, okay? They will call you a cunt or whatever, and it's okay in their Discord space. There's no hurt feelings. That's just the way they talk, and it's hilarious. You should hear them talk live. It cracks me up. So this one is cool because it's got a low entry fee, in my point, to get involved in this community. And I think there's roughly 8 to 9 spots left. They're only doing 90 OG spots, and you can do it strictly through PayPal. Or, is it PayPal? No, their Patreon. I'm sorry, their Patreon. And I believe it's $2 a month to be in their regular Patreon, and then you can do their yearly Patreon. I know it's weird. They have 2, but one is $15 for a year, and the other one you can pay $2 a month. Now, you would say, why would I do that? I would just be in one and pay the $15 a month. I get it. Or I mean, $15 a year. I get it. Well, you get feathers for signing up. Of course, where's it at? Is this it? So here's these tiers of all these feathers. So if you get the $15 yearly, I think you get 5,000 feathers. Or no, 3,000 feathers. I'm sorry, 3,000 feathers. And then if you sign up for the $2 a month one and keep it active, you get additional feathers on top of it. So everything is about accumulating feathers in this. And Here's the feather leaderboard. It's not updated currently because they have other promos that went on, and a lot of other people have other feathers going on, which I'm not going to confuse you all. We'll just try to keep this basic here. But basically, for $2 a month and 15-year one-time fee, you can get all these feathers and get all these perks in this. And they have a weekly get-together, and they spin a wheel, and there's not a lot of people in this. I mean, there's like maybe 25-ish people on this wheel. And so every week I get a chance to win more feathers. This past week I had a chance to win merch and an actual chicken that they give away. They give away chickens all the time. And plus these feathers. And they have plans for these feathers down the road. I don't know if they're going to act like a token or what. But for you guys know how this NFT space is. It's very expensive in a lot of cases to be a member of something. And this one, they're creating this very small, tight-knit community where it's a low entry fee to get in, and you get lots of chances to get things. In addition to that, they just recently did this crazy, I don't even know how to explain it. I haven't seen this done before. They did their own little NFT, and where is it at? Here it is. Is this it? Yes, right here. So they did their own little NFT recently, and I think it was 0.015 ETH on the Polygon network. And you got these packs, and these packs would have different ingredients in it, and you didn't know you get it. It was completely random, and you would get these chicken pieces, or you would get batter, or you would get a fryer. Here's the fryers right here: campfire, barbecue, deep fryer. The bigger you get, the faster it goes on the minting. So you had to collect all these pieces, and it was nuts. I think there was, oh man, I want to say 15 total pieces you had to get to make one bird, and then you had to combine the bird, or no, not 15, maybe 9 pieces. 9 pieces to make up the bird. Then you had to send in, I think, 7 or 8 batters with it to batter it, and then you had to send how you cooked it in. It was nuts. It was funny. It was very different from what I'm used to. But anyway, if you sent them all into the address, it gets minted, and then you get bonus feathers for doing that, and then on top of it, you get kicked back a bucket depending which bird you put together. Each bucket has a different quality of perks that you're going to receive down the road. So they're building this goofy, fun, interactive community with all these perks coming down the road. And for, let's see, 24 and 15, that is 39 bucks a year. Oh gosh, I hope I got my math right or I'll sound dumb. So for 39 bucks a year, I get to be part of this community. They're doing these things. I have access to talking to them if I have any questions about anything that they're doing, because I will be doing something not like this, but maybe something similar to this down the road. And they've done it, so I can talk to them. It's a small community. You get to meet the owners. You get to talk to them frequently. They're going to respond to you right away. A lot of these projects, you get so big that when you enter, if they're so big, you don't get as much attention because you're not an OG. This is an opportunity to be an OG at a low cost, and these guys are giving away things weekly. As long as you show up in the Discord whenever they do the giveaways, you can sit there and be present for the prize wheel, and they give it out. They pay out. I've seen it done. I've talked to people. They pay out. It's legit. So I like the value in this for the low entry fee. We know how much this stuff costs in this space, and for 34 bucks a year, this is a very low risk, low entry fee, and I like what they're doing. It's innovative. I just like it. I'm a big fan, so I just wanted to give them a shout out, talk about Chicken Derby, show people how low entry it is, and they actually have a playable game. We can't say that about everybody, and they pay out. As soon as I win, it goes straight to my wallet on those races, by the way. So I like what's going on here in Chicken Derby. I'm high on it. I got my birds. I might pick up some more. I don't know. Anyway, this is WT. Just want to talk to you about this. Thanks for all tuning in. Everybody take care. Bye-bye now.